Number 2, Erica Sulfite. Number 3, Ann Rowley. Number 4, Deanna Ross. Number 5, Jenny McHugh. Number 6, Jody Cameron. Number 7, Laura Wren. Number 8, Rebecca Mangai. Number 9, Sarah Schultz. Number 10, Jenny Prebos. Number 11, Lisa Lars-Julie. Number 12, Kim Valdez. Number 13, Michelle Charles. Number 14, Charlie Lloyd. Number 15, Tracy Miller. And number 16, Tammy McNair. Now I'd like to introduce the Huskies. Northern is coached by Ron Davey, junior varsity coach Pam Brown, and assistant varsity coaches Lisa Weston and Paul Meyer. Number 3, Libby Wallen. Number 4, Jenny Jakubowski. Number 5, Erica Lapish. Number 6, Hillary Hoxie. Number 7, Carrie Reed. Number 8, Shannon Martin.
He's got three. I see he's got three ninth graders on the varsity.
That's Libby Wallen's a player.
Kim Kate. Number 11, Michelle Brown. Number 12, Melissa Russell. Number 14, Kim Smith.
Oh, is it?
Number 15, Lori Westbrook.
Look at the height already as a ninth grader, 5'10".
Would you please stand for our national anthem?
Welcome to CPHS Channel 6. I'm Larry Manns along with Tom Rodendahl, bringing you the action of this volleyball match between the Huskies of Port Huron Northern and the Big Reds of Port Huron High School. Huskies are 4-1 in the MAC League and 12-9 overall, while the Big Reds are 2-3 in the MAC and 6-7 overall. Tom, this match, as well as other PHS sports matchups, always brings out the best of both teams, and I don't think that's going to be any different today, do you?
No, I don't. Both teams have been to at least one tournament together, and they've got a chance to see each other. I think both of them have a good idea of what the other team's strengths and weaknesses are. So I think that the preparation was to try to have some good defense against certain players and attack certain areas of the court offensively.
It really should be a good match, and our officials for today are Joy Bohager, the referee, and Donna Fromm, the umpire, and both officials are excellent officials, so they should not enter into this match. So we'll be looking at skills of the players, and while they're setting the lineup, just a little bit about the Big Reds. Tom, you're familiar with that squad. We haven't seen them yet this year, and I know you have. They were returning players from last year, Jody Cameron and a couple of others, Sarah Schultz. They seem to be the strength of the team, and how about the other players?
Yeah, Jody Cameron has done a nice job. Sarah Schultz, I believe, has been a varsity player for 3 years, along with Lisa Larzalier. They have a nice mixture of experience as well as some rookies. So, you know, they're doing fairly well this year, and hopefully they have some nice younger players too to help them in the future.
Well, you can see that right now as they move the first serve by the Huskies, and the ball's still in play. And one of the things that we'll see is just to have to be a violation right now. One of the things we're going to see is perhaps some defensive structure on the part of the Big Reds. Score 1-0 on a net violation by the Big Reds, favorite Huskies. That was Smith returning that kill. Score is 2-0.
You know, Smith, we were talking before we came on the air here, is only a 9th grader for the Huskies. They too have a nice blend of experience as well as some younger players.
And it's interesting to watch this. I happened to see the match between the Huskies and Eisenhower, and again, some of the strength that they had back, some of the returning players. We find that the Huskies lead by 3, and just a reminder for those people that may not be familiar with volleyball, you can score only when you serve. Good return, nice set by number 4. Nice hit by
that's Kim Valdez on the save there.
On the kill.
You know, the Huskies, this is such a momentum game. We've talked about that different times. Right now we have Shannon Martin. She has 4 service points, is doing a nice job just getting the ball in play and letting the Huskies do a nice job offensively.
Well, that's the key, too. Getting the ball in play and make the other team return it. Score 5-0, and a good timeout on the part of Coach Becky Falk. This game of momentum is really just that. Team gets on a roll, and boom, all of a sudden they're behind by 5 points.
And with the emotions of a game, you know, with the crosstown rivalry, again, you don't want to let it get out of hand. And by calling a timeout right now was a good choice. Many times you'll see a coach call a timeout after a team makes a big run like Northern has done now, and it can turn around and go the other way just as quick.
Well, we've seen a strength of program over the past couple of years. Northern's been successful with a regional win, and then this last year they were a Final Four, and that seems to build within the girls in the school. They want to be a part of that, and I know what's happened at Port Huron High School. They built that program and had a strong competitive program in the MAC League, and we're seeing Becky Falk use some of those underclassmen to help that this year.
This will be Smith again.
A little short set. Return.
You know,
saved by Schultz.
We see the blocks here by both teams on the attacks, and there's kind of 2 purposes of a block. One is hopefully to block the ball back and put it on the other side of the net. And the other reason for a block is to maybe slow the ball down on the attack.
That's true.
Here we
also have a violation.
It's Tammy McNair, a little anxious there on the block, got into the net.
We just talked about that in terms of the antennae or the aerials that are on the net. Ball must go inside that, and also the line below the net, or the center line, can't be crossed by either player, really. And also net violation in terms of touching the net while attempting to block.
We have a side out here now, and Ann Rowley will serve for the Big Reds. Scores 6-0.
Their first serve. Rowley has been a good server. Gets that in play. Good set far side. Set by number 11, Michelle Brown. Michelle has the ability to get up in the air and has a strong kill shot.
Yeah, Michelle, I believe, has been on the varsity for quite a few years also.
She's started as a 9th grader, as I recall. A side out that by Jenny Jakubowski, not quite over the net. Schultz serving for the Big Reds. Or excuse me, Jody Cameron.
Jody Cameron, yeah. Lars Aliro come into the lineup. This is against role players. Kim Valdez plays the back row, and Lisa Lars Aliro come in and play the front row for her. That's a nice try by Jody Cameron. Nice hit. And again, we'll see some substitutions here. Cates is going to come into the lineup for Hillary Hoxie. Again, she's going to play the front row. Cates, being a taller player, probably is more of a spiker. And number 5's coming to line up. Lapish who will serve and play the back row for Smith.
Well, again, the coach is taking advantage of the strengths they have in their players, and again, volleyball lends itself to that. Getting those people that can set, which is really critical as far as helping the kill shots take place.
There's a nice attack by Schultz.
Schultz has got that court awareness and knowing where the ball had to go. Northern bunched up in the center defensively that time, leaving the corner open. She found the open spot.
Now Erica Sofa is going to check into the lineup. She's going to replace Jeannie McHugh. She will play the front row, and Laura Wren comes in, number 7, will play the back row in place of Tammy McNair.
Wren, being a tennis player, has that ability to translate that skill level from tennis to volleyball. So
a lot of the skills with serving are very similar in tennis as they are in volleyball.
Good block off the net, inside out, found the open spot in the center.
Baraboo and Wallen are going to check in the lineup. Wallen only being a 9th grader. Baraboo's a senior.
And again, getting everybody into the game. And it's usually a good idea for the coaches if they can and don't lose that kind of opportunity to get the butterflies out of, especially when they're playing crosstown rival.
You'll also see coaches do that if a team's on a roll and they're running out of timeouts too. A little bit of break in the action with substitutions.
Those are tricks of the trade, aren't they now?
Right, right. There's an attack by Erica Sofa, who's a freshman for Port Huron High School. Big Red's got to get off of this 0 points here real quick.
Just another substitution with Michelle or Charlie Lloyd in the lineup.
Again, she'll play the front row, and Raleigh will play the back row. Chuck's only a sophomore.
Nope. Off the net, hit the net over.
Now that's odd, because Sarah's usually very consistent with her serving. Again, it's the butterflies.
Certainly. Huskies serving. Played by Lloyd.
This is going to be Wallen on the attack. Nice attack.
Nice attack. Very good.
Oh, we have her in the net. Calling a net violation on Wallen.
As a freshman, she really has some skills coming over from the junior high schools, and really has been an asset already to the Huskies team.
Kim Valdez will come in for Lars Lear, serve and play the back row. I'm going to give her the kiss of death. She's been real consistent with her serving.
Well, that's always the case, isn't it?
That's a nice job. Now there's also a foot violation. Now the rule is for a foot violation, you can have your foot cross over the line, but if your whole foot crosses completely over the line, then it's a foot violation. Some people think they see a toe cross, the toe will go on the other side, that it's a violation, and it really isn't.
And we have, again, a serving violation. And side out, serve will go to Northern, and again, substitutions. Entering the lineup, number 6, Hillary Hoxie, and number 7,
Carrie Reed. I believe Carrie's been, if what they tell me is correct, she's been nursing a sore ankle here, and maybe that's probably one of the reasons why she hasn't started this game. She's one of the area's best volleyball players. You talk about the setting and the attacking. This sport, it's like anything else. If you can't pass the ball to the setter, you're not going to get an attack either. And right now, that's one of the problems the Big Reds are having. They're not getting the ball to their setter so they can set it up for their attackers.
And a case in point there was the fact that an attempt to set that ball was over the net, which gave Reed an easy kill.
The object of the game is to set your own team up, not the other team. And you could see drool coming down Reed's face on that one. She couldn't wait to get a piece of that. See here again, we're setting up the other team.
Makes it easier for that team to compete.
Absolutely. There's a nice block.
Attempted block.
Nice try. It's Chuck Lloyd.
And again, the freshman, Libby Wallen, excellent elevation on that. Good service by number 8, Shannon Martin. And a real quick set.
That's a nice little dump. Keeps the defense off the net. There's a nice save by Schultz.
Right. Good
Here comes a short
play.
set. That's a real tough short set. The timing on that has to be perfect.
Good communication between the two players. I'm sure that they use signals that set's coming, either a hand signal or some kind of a voice signal that the short set is coming, because that was worked to perfection last year, as I remember.
Absolutely.
With Sherry Smith playing. And another violation in serve.
You can't have
having difficulty getting that serve in.
Yeah, you can't have that many net violations in one game. It'll just kill you.
Well, it seems to keep the momentum going in the other team, and I'm sure that may be the elevation of the toss or just a little technique, minor adjustment that would let that serve get in.
Gina McHugh comes into the lineup for the Big Reds. Now serving for Northern is Shannon Martin. I believe Shannon was the one that had all those service points last time out.
The score is 10-1 in the first game of this match between the Huskies and the Big Reds.
Another short set.
Short set, nice defensive play by Jody Cameron. And again, Schultz will be getting it together a little bit here. Nice cover by Tammy Smith, the center of the court. And that's a tough decision the defense receiving team has to make in terms of who's going to take that ball, especially when it's low and to the center of the court.
Right. Usually they're back a little bit farther.
We have substitution number 3, Ann Rowley entering the lineup for the Big Reds.
And Smith's
they trail by 9.
And Smith's going to come into the lineup too for Reed.
Nice play by
There
Smith.
you see some good athleticism right there. Dig by Martin for the Huskies.
Now we're seeing a little better communication between players. Nice cover by number 6, Jody Cameron on that. Because that little short set came to the left of the court. Normally you'd expect it to go to the right side, so good play. Nice heads-up move by Smith. And again, Libby Wong setting. Nice cover by Schultz.
I'm going to call that a lift.
A lift or an illegal hit. And again, a substitution. Big Reds need a little lift here in terms of some scoring. Maybe the substitution this time will help stop the momentum. They trail by 10, the first game of this match.
That's a real nice play by Hoxie.
And a heads up play off the net. Nice attempt. That height on the front row in terms of blocks really makes it difficult.
Brown did an outstanding job with that play right there.
Well, they had a two-man team on that block too.
Jakubowski serving.
Good cross-court two-hand return.
Schultz on the attack there.
Well, she found again that center spot, which is sort of indecisive in terms of the defensive team as to who was going to take it. This is where the communication comes into play.
Larsa Lear comes in for Valdez, and Jenny Prevost will come in for Tammy McNair.
Big Red serving. The set that time, Tom, was just a little bit back from the net, which makes it really difficult. Once that person is elevated, their downward swing at the ball really need to be just a little bit closer.
You know, you look at the score, which is now Portland Northern 12
Point awarded on that. It was good heads-up play by Lars Lear. The ball just came over the net.
Right.
And she dumped.
The main thing with the score 12-3 is that Port Huron High wants to, they might lose this game. Again, it's never over until it's over, but they want to have some momentum if they were to lose this game going into the second game. And right now we're seeing them.
And they've picked up 3 straight points on this serve. So again, that momentum thing, a little bit strong on that serve. And again, that back row communications indicating that the ball is going to be long.
Cates and Lapish will come into the lineup for Smith and Hoxie.
And Lapish will be serving. Good heads-up play by number 3. And Rowley saved that ball, and we'll explain that play. Good play by number 10, Cates. As long as the ball hits the ceiling on their side of the net and there's still plays remaining to get the ball over, they can play it. And those are difficult plays.
That to me, and again, I'm not an official, looked like a throw. I would have had to call that an illegal hit. Now she did call an illegal hit on Cates. You can't actually palm the ball and throw it. It's got to be a hit, and on that last short set, it looked more of a throw than it did a hit.
Her hand may have been cupped more than usual. Big red serve.
Rin's in the lineup now.
Into that, another service violation. I'm sure that Coach Falk is not happy at this point with the successful serves.
No, not at all. Wallen's going to check into the lineup, as well as Baraboo. Baraboo will serve for the Huskies.
Baraboo being a tennis player, the coach using those skills again. She has been successful in her service attempts this year. That's a difficult play. We talked about it just earlier, and that's getting that ball up to the setter so you can have the attempt at the kill shots. And that really has not been happening with the Big Reds. And again, Coach Fall taking good time out at this point, even though there's 1 point remains of the Huskies to win this game, wanting to have that momentum to go into that next game. So I'm sure Coach Falk wants to talk about that, maybe to get them relaxed a little bit and look forward to the next game.
Oh, it'd be nice, if you're a Big Red fan, it'd be nice to get a side out here and get a couple more points, at least going into the next game. Obviously, the Huskies would like to close the door right now on the Big Reds.
Well, it appears to me that what the Huskies are attempting to do is they're getting the ball to the back row consistently with their serve, noting the fact that the Big Reds are having difficulty getting the ball up to the setter. So we're not seeing short serves. Barabo serving for game point. Nice fires set. Good attempted block on part of Schultz.
Nice attack by Wallen. It's hard to believe she's only a 9th grader.
That's correct. The Huskies win the first game, 15-4, and we'll be right back. Larry Manns again with Tom Rodenbaugh. We're bringing the second game of this match between the Big Reds of Port Huron High School and the Huskies of Port Huron Northern. First game, Tom, Butterflies seemed to hamper the Big Reds. They lost the first match 15-4. Noted in the lineup right now for the Huskies that they have 3 9th graders, as I see on the court. Number 14 is Kim Smith. Number 3.
It's hard to read the numbers.
Hard to read the numbers from here, especially, but...
well, 15's another one. Lori Westbrook, she's again a 9th grader.
Well, 3 was on the court and then came off. My mistake, but they've got 3 9th graders on their varsity team, and they've all of them contributed so far in this match. And it's nice to have that luxury as a coach.
It certainly is. You know, you have your players that have done a nice job for you over the years, you know, your seniors, and to be able to replace them with some younger players is a tribute to the program.
The Big Red's first serve attempt is received, and nice move in the back. And
nice play by Valdez to keep it in play.
Good save.
You're going to see Smith
nice
here.
Short set.
And a short set.
Set by Jenny Jakubowski, and Smith. Good placement on it, side out, and the Huskies serve.
You know, you see the Huskies do such an outstanding job attacking the ball, but you got to give a lot of that credit to the setters. Jakubowski's done a real nice job. Here's another set to
Nice
Smith.
soft set. Good place in the middle. Nice play in back by number 12, Lars Valdez.
Schultz on the attack, O'Malley on the dig.
The ball can't go into the net. That was a heads-up attempt by Jody Cameron, even though she didn't make the play. That ball can go into the net, and provided it's not the third time, can be saved and played. Nice hard
It's a
serve.
nice serve by Martin.
Good play by Jakubowski, just a little dink over the net.
Becca Manguy on an attack there. Got a little anxious on the other one. Nice attack by Westbrook.
Number 15, Westbrook. To have that kind of sense as a ninth grader means that she came to the building with some skills, and we got to credit the people at the intermediate level for some.
Absolutely. To have three ninth graders on your team, there's actually 4 for both teams altogether. It's a tribute to the intermediate schools doing a nice job. That's a push.
That's a push. I just explained that, Tom, why that was a violation.
Well, you have to. The ball's got to be hit cleanly. You can't actually catch it and then throw it, and I think that's the call they had there on Becca Manguy.
Nice hard serve by number 8. That's Shannon Martin. Shannon seems to be scoring well on her serves.
You know, I should have kept track of game 1, but I believe she had quite a few service points in game 1. That one's coming back. Nice coverage by Sofa.
It didn't come back harder than it did.
This will be a short set to Smith. Nice dig by Gross, attack by Schultz.
Yeah, good cross-court attack by Schultz.
That's a nice save. That's a nice save. Jody Cameron on the attack.
Good save by number 8.
Shannon Martin.
Right. Nice try by number 12. Kim Valdez.
Well, I don't know if this looks like deja vu if you're a Big Red fan. You know, Northern got off to a big lead like this, and
They had
PH was,
a 5-0 start last time.
yeah, and PH was not able to come back from that deficit. There's a nice changeup. You know, she's been attacking the ball pretty well. Now she just kind of dumped the ball. Westbrook did.
Good court awareness, though, and able to place that ball. Had the option either to kill it or she was a two-hand dunk.
It's going to be called a double hit by Sofa.
7-0. Huskies lead in the second game of this match. Team
That's
must
coming
win
back.
2 out of 3. Again, a good play by Smith. Team must win 2 out of 3 to win the match.
Yeah, Coach Falk's going to call timeout here.
Good timeout. Coach has tried 2 or 3 different combinations there to see if that would spark some consistency. It appears they're just a little off sync as I see it. Tom, is that what you see?
Yeah, I've seen most of the games this year, and it just looks like they can't get anything in rhythm. And then once they finally do get the ball going their way, their serving has killed them. I don't know how many missed serves. They had to have at least 5 missed serves in game 1. And what you can't do is you can't keep giving a team with the caliber that Port Huron Northern has the ball all the time. As you know, you can only score offensively, and that's what Northern has had the ball offensively 90% of the time tonight.
And it's very difficult to come back, and they've been playing very good defense, so that when they do get the serve, that synchronization we talked about just doesn't seem to help the Big Red. So, yeah, timeout will do something, as usually it does. Huskies lead the second game 8-0. And again, we have Shannon Martin serving.
Seems like Shannon Martin's been there all night, doesn't it?
It does. But again, that's the coach's strategy to use the strengths that he has in terms of the service. And again, we have a substitution and a point. Number 11 entering the lineup for the Big Reds is Lisa Lazalera.
Again, here's one of those points where Lisa isn't doing anything wrong. It's just that Coach Falk only has one timeout left, and she wants to save it, so she utilized the substitution in order to get another, get a little breakup in the lineup.
Well, and that, again, is knowing the rules of the game and maximizing, your strategies as you can do that. Huskies serving.
There's a nice dig by Gross. Nice block by Smith and Westbrook on Jody Cameron's attack.
Huskies lead 11-0. Second game of this match. Martin still serving.
A situation here that the Huskies are playing such outstanding volleyball. The Big Reds got to get back. It's almost like right at this point now they're playing for a little bit of pride.
Well, that's certainly, and they've got to, they got to pick up 1 point at a time. That's what they
absolutely
have to do.
That's coming back. Nice play by Schultz. This is going to be a short set. Nice
Good
place.
on the outside corner. And again, the court awareness of Smith has just been outstanding. She's been able to place that ball where she wants it seems.
Melissa Russell, a junior, will come into the lineup for Jakubowski. If we're butchering the names, I apologize. I'm not fantastic on names, and we'll also see Michelle Charles come into the lineup for Jody Cameron. Michelle's specialty is a back row player for the Big Reds.
Melissa Russell serving. And again, having the presence of Smith at the net made it difficult, although a great attempt by Erica Sofa to play that ball. Appears that call is good. Huskies lead 13-0, second game of the match.
This is a match that I think, if it continues going here with only 2 points away from match point, that I think the Big Reds would like to forget.
Oh, there's no question about it.
Yeah, they're so out of sync right now. It's incredible.
Outside, another attempt by Smith to place that ball. Outside, side out.
Pearl Wren will check into the lineup, serve and play the back row.
And the service will go to the Big Reds. I'm sure they don't like the zero up there. I know that they'd like to have several points on that board.
That's a nice play by Michelle Charles.
Lazalera wanted to get that ball just over the net. They have a side out and a substitution. Number 16, Kelly Baraboo in the lineup along with Kim Cates for Smith and for Hoxie. Baraboo will serve.
Rin with the set to Schultz. It's going to be out.
And the ball is out just long. We have a side out. Oh, excuse me.
Game and match point.
This would be game and match point for the Huskies.
Kelly Baraboo. That was a close one with 14 points. I don't know if I'd let that one go by.
That was a tough call. It must have had a good angle on it. It certainly was difficult from here. I think I would have played it.
Yeah. Tracy Miller checks into the lineup for Deanna Gross. Schultze serving.
Nice play to the outside. Good cover there by number 8.
Lisa Larzalera on the attack here. Nice attempted block by Cates. Again, Cates is only a junior.
Big Reds on the scoreboard. First point of the match. Schultz continues to serve.
Nice attack.
Number 8. No, that was number 9. That was Brenda O'Malley, wasn't it?
Brenda O'Malley, yep,
great
sophomore.
hit. Fix that tail on the 9 there. It looks
Lapish and Wallen come into the lineup.
Husky serve.
Right now we have Erica Lapish serving for game and match point.
Into the net. Net violation. Serve Larzalera, Big Reds. And again, the Huskies weren't able to clinch the match on the last serve, giving the Big Reds a little bit of hope here, Tom.
Yep, Jody Cameron comes in for Michelle Charles. Like you said, they just got to get it 1 point at a time. They can't worry about what the score is right now.
Nice play, Dave.
Well, nice play.
Good save off the net.
Now that was out, but I don't know if they're going to call a touch on that. No. So it'll be point for the Big Reds. Yeah, Erica Sofa did a nice job saving that ball.
Really heads up play. Huskies receiving. Serve.
Here comes Cates. Should be Cameron on attack. Nice play by Lapish. Erica Sofa on an attack. That's going to be wide.
And a side out.
Melissa Russell's going to come out, and she's going to be replaced by Jenny Jakubowski.
And Brenda O'Malley serving for the Huskies. They need this 1 point for game and match.
This will be Erica Sofa on an attack set by Rin. That looked like it hit the line. And they're going to call it point. Or side out. Yep, side out.
Side out.
We'll have Becca Mengai check into the lineup for Laura Rin.
That's good play by Sofa. She gets up there for...
You know, it's amazing. She has
good elevation.
Elevation is excellent, and she has hang time, which is kind of neat to see. And again, she's only a freshman. It'd be interesting if you take all the freshmen from these both teams and put them together. You could have a heck of a team in 3 more years.
I think I'd take it right now.
Yeah, absolutely. Libby Wallen.
And again, we have a point for the Big Reds. 3 points in the last 3 services. Scores 14-3.
That's going to come back.
Get a tip. Try and save that.
Like Becca Mengai there. Mengai and Cameron.
Big Reds still serving. They trail by 10, 14-4 in the second game of this match. Those are tough to defend against. The ball on that kill hit the net and was just over the head of the defenders.
Smith and Hoxie come in. They'll replace Cates and Baraboo. We'll have Hoxie serving for the Huskies. Again, we're at game and match point. This will be Becca Mengai.
And that point is scored, and the Huskies win the second game by the identical score of 15-4. So in the 2 games of this match, both scores identical, 15-4, and the Huskies winning 2 games win the match. Just a brief wrap-up, Tom. Summary of the game as you see it.
Well, you take nothing away from the Huskies. They played outstanding volleyball. They passed the ball well, they set the ball well, and they attacked the ball extremely well. The Big Reds just never seemed to get in sync. They turned the ball over too many times with poor services and things like that. But again, it's the nice part about CPHS filming these things is you can take this videotape, break it down, and show them, exactly what they did wrong, and hopefully learn from it. But we'll see the 2 of them play again, and I expect to see a better showing by the Big Reds next game.
Well, I'm sure that the quality of volleyball at both schools has improved greatly, and I know Coach Falk is going to use this, as you say, as a good way to build some of the things that she's worked on before, and hopefully they'll happen during the next game. Tom, I want to thank you for helping with this broadcast, and hopefully we'll be back again for the remaining matches.
Well, thanks for having me.
This is Larry Mans Good evening.